What's going on, guys? My name is Jeff and this is Mad Hatter's Reef, and today we're going to be taking a look at my Nano Reef tank. What's going on, guys? We're back with another video, and if you're new to Mad Hatter's Reef, this is where we take a look at everything that is reef tank related each and every week. So if you love reef tanks like I do, gently press that subscribe button in the face. Alright, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at my Nano Reef tank, and what I want to do in this video is not just kind of go over where I'm at with my Nano Reef tank. I kind of want to get some ideas from you guys on what direction I should go in. But before we jump into that, we got a couple things to do. We got some business to cover, and first things first, we're going to do our $25 gift certificate giveaway to Premium Aquatics to a lucky subscriber who left a comment and hit the like button on last week's video. And the winner of this week's $25 gift certificate is Anthony Wayne. And Anthony answered the question of the week, which was, what is the hardest thing about maintaining a Nano Reef tank? And Anthony writes, the hardest thing with a Nano system is keeping all the water parameters, especially salinity, constant. This has been my experience. I highly recommend a ATO for a Nano system and minimally bi-weekly water changes. Nitrates can climb fast in such a small tank as well. Salinity swings are such a pain, and ATO is the way to go. Anthony, thank you for answering the question of the week, being a subscriber of Mad Hatter's Reef, and hitting the like button on last week's video. You won yourself a $25 gift certificate to Premium Aquatics. And that kind of leads into this week's topic for the video. I asked you guys around midweek, what do you want to see for an upcoming video, and you guys voted very strongly for a Nano Reef tank update. And to start things off, there really hasn't been a lot that has changed with the Nano Reef tank. So this tank has been up and running for about 8 months now, and what it is a Fluval EVO 12.5 gallon Nano Reef tank. And outside of a couple adjustments that I've made in it, it is pretty much stock at this point in time. I do have a couple of fish that I've added to the tank. I have a yellow Watchman goby, and I have 2 Wyoming whites that I've added to the tank. These guys were in quarantine for a very long time. I had them down in my system for probably 3 to 4 months, and I just didn't really have a place to put them. And when winter came in, I was shutting down all my quarantine systems, so I needed to move them up to a tank. And I had the Nano tank up and running. I didn't really know what direction I was going to go with the tank, but I decided to throw them into the Nano tank, and I actually like them, and we're going to keep them in there. What I'd like to do with the Nano Reef tank is probably get some type of shrimp, whether it be a cleaner shrimp or a blood shrimp. And I definitely need to beef up my cleaning crew, and I only have like 2 hermit crabs in there right now, no snails. So that's something that definitely needs to be addressed. I want to be able to keep some high-end corals in this tank. I don't just want to be doing soft and LPS corals. I would like to try to keep some SPS corals in this tank. So I'm going to need to address the lighting. And that's where you guys come in. I'm going to put up a poll. There's going to be a poll that pops up, and I'm interested in what you guys would like to put on the Nano Reef tank. I definitely want to go with LEDs just because I like the controllability of it. If the tank was bigger, I might do like some type of hybrid where we have T5s and LEDs mixed. But for now, I think just having a small LED fixture that is something that has a lot of controllability to it is the direction that I want to go in. That being said, what would you like to see me do a review / setup on the Nano Reef tank as far as lighting goes? Would it be the Radion XR15, the AI Primes, even a Mic Mole, or the Aquami LRM? There's going to be a list that pops up here or there. Or if something that I didn't put on the list that you want to see me do, leave a comment down below. I think it'd be interesting to see what you guys have to say about Nano Reef tank lighting. Open up the poll, cast your vote, and in an upcoming video, we'll do a product review, unboxing, and setup on the Nano Reef tank for lighting. Something else that really needs to be addressed in my Nano Reef tank is the water, and I am constantly battling evaporation. And if you've been in the hobby for any amount of time, you'd know just how important an ATO is. And for those of you that don't know what ATO stands for, is auto top off, which essentially, as the water evaporates from your tank, you need to add fresh water to your salt water. And what this does is help keep your parameters in check and maintain salinity, because what happens as the water evaporates, the salt doesn't go anywhere. So your water gets saltier and saltier and saltier. And if you don't intervene by adding fresh water to the tank, it can really eventually cause some substantial problems. There's also the impact of when you allow that water to slowly over time become more and more salty. You add in fresh water and then you're creating fluctuations within your parameters, which can lead to a number of different problems. And really the name of the game when it comes to saltwater aquariums is consistency. The more consistent that you can keep your tank, the more successful you are going to be. So with that being said, an ATO is a very inexpensive yet very important piece of maintaining a successful reef tank. And there's a couple of different ATOs that I'm looking at. So again, what I want to do with this is I'm going to put up a poll. I'm not sure which corner it comes up in, but we're going to vote on a couple different ATOs that I want to put into the nano tank to make my life a little easier, so I'm not constantly just dumping fresh water in the tank every 3 to 4 days. So eventually what I would like to see with the tank is be able to put some corals in there. I know a long time ago I put a video up and I asked you guys what kind of corals you want to see in that. You guys pretty much overwhelmingly voted for mixed reef tank, which involves softies, LPS, and SBS corals. So that's the direction that we're going to go in as far as the corals. But as far as livestock goes, I'm pretty happy with my fish population right now for the tank. My two clowns are probably the most bonded pair of clowns that I've ever had, which is pretty awesome. I wouldn't be very surprised in the next year or so if they're breeding. And my yellow watchman goby, even though he can be kind of territorial at times with the clowns, they do seem to mix very well in the tank. So I think that as far as fish goes, I'm happy with what I have in there. I do want to put some more inverts in the tank, some type of shrimp, some more cleaning crew, some crabs and snails, and maybe even possibly a small starfish in that tank. And I think that will pretty much round out that tank. As far as equipment goes, I haven't done a whole lot with it. Again, there's a couple things that we need to get for it. As far as flow goes, I have the Aquamai KPS in the nano tank, and I absolutely love that power head, and it offers a number of different variations to it. You can control it via your cell phone. As far as the scheduling on that pump, it is controllable, and it is controllable via your cell phone. There's a free app that comes with that product, and what I do is I have in my 24-hour cycle around 7 a.m. that pump starts doing some wave action, and it runs until about 9 p.m. and then it is calm during the night so the fish can sleep and not get tossed around the tank. I do believe that that is a very valuable pump to have, and it definitely improved the flow in the Nano Reef tank. As far as everything else goes, the filtration, it's completely stock. I do have the skimmer that goes along with this kit, and outside of putting in some ChemiPure Blue in the back section of the tank, there really hasn't been a whole lot of changes with that. I think eventually I'll probably do some type of upgrade for the filtration, but for now I'm pretty happy with what it's doing. Alright guys, so that's a wrap on the Nano Reef tank update, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys vote on as far as the products and the direction that this tank is going to go in. And definitely cast a vote, and I look forward to taking a look at whatever you guys vote on and setting it up on the Nano Reef tank. Now we are going to announce the winner of the Auto Aqua Smart Level Security. So let's jump into our random YouTube comment selector type thing and pick ourselves a winner. Alright guys, so we are in our random YouTube comment picker selector type thing, and we are going to click the button Chip 5 Tron. You just won yourself the Smart Level Security. And all Chip had to do was leave a comment, hit the like button, and be a subscriber of the Premium Aquatics YouTube channel, and he won himself the Smart Level Security. Congratulations to the winner of the Smart Level Security. I'll reach out to you via Premium Aquatics, and we'll get together and get some information and get that out to you. Now for the question of the week. What do you want to see in the next top 10 list here on Mad Hatter's Reef? Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you might possibly win yourself a $25 gift certificate to Premium Aquatics. And again, I want to thank Premium Aquatics for being a supporter of the Mad Hatter's Reef channel and giving you guys a $25 gift certificate each and every week this year. So that's pretty awesome. Check them out, and don't forget to jump over to the Premium Aquatics YouTube channel and start checking out the stuff that we have over there, because you never know what we're going to give away next. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time right here with a brand new video.